Oh.
Threatening, well, offering the trade with the Wicked Wolf.
Oh my, that attack. That attack is, wow. Like, PV does not want this island to go.
Now, what level is PV on here?
This is like a level 4 or 5 play. It's ultra dangerous. If Pozzo blocks here, Pozzo will be quite a bit ahead, because that means that Pozzo can untap with Mystical Dispute and stop Gadwick.
He's not going to block. He's got away with it. He's got away with it, my friend. Someone call the police. Someone is getting away with murder here. Damo De Rosa has absolutely taken Pozzo for a ride. Here is the Nissa activation. Here is the Gadwick and Pozzo.
Last game, he fought his way all the way back to win it, and now he's playing against somebody that when he first met him, he literally said, "You're my hero. Like, you're the person I watch on this very stream, and I want to be like you." And he's on the verge of beating him in the finals of a Mythic Championship.
I mean, again, this is literally what you're dreaming about.
Andre Strosky wins Mythic Championship 6. Congratulations, Andre.
Oh my goodness, what a turnaround.
Longer food. Cuneo also has the ability to tap down creatures with the Giant Killer, also has a Fairy Guide Mother in hand to push through a couple more points of damage here. And, oh, look at this. This is the tech. This is the tech. Bounce the Giant Killer. Use Chop Down to destroy the Brian-born Cutthroat. And, I mean, look, if this one doesn't put it away, I don't know what's going to. We're going to see a huge attack here from Cuneo. An attack for 400 million billion squillion. Math and blocking is for nerds. Robert Smith, can you answer this enormous attack, says Andrew Cuneo, because I tell you what, he is ready to continue his onslaught of this standard format at 10-2. Can Andrew Cuneo take it all the way home on the back of this remarkable Selesnya Adventures deck? Absolutely he can.
But that's fine. Like, you don't need... Pioneer doesn't need anything. It's just a format that exists, and I think the lesson that I learned in Magic that mattered the most was you don't always get to do the thing you want to do. Mm-hmm. If you want to do that, go do it in the format that it's possible in, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
You can't just say, I want to play Pioneer, but I also want to play this deck and it to be good.
Yeah.
Like, what you have to do is you need to find the deck that is good and to win if that's what you want as your goals. You can't have it all.
Have something like an Aether Gust. Now deciding whether or not he just wants to give Paulo that Oko, or does he just want to bounce it? Because the nice thing is, I mean, if you prevent Andrej from drawing the Oko, and you also just are totally fine with drawing an Oko of yourself. So this ends up going beautifully for Paulo.
Right, it does set him back a card here, but whatever, he still gets to make a food token and then just animate it up right away, turn it into an elk, and keep this damage flowing against Andre Strosky. That is 9. He's down to 5. And game 1 is just about over here. Paulo Vitor Damo De Rosa dominating it from beginning to... He does get in for 1 additional damage thanks to that play. Yeah, he found a swamp. Putting him at effectively 10 life.
Now, does he save more damage if he just uses Noxious Grasp here?
Yeah, he does.
But, of course, if Pozzo has another Veil of Summer, that leaves him very exposed.
Yeah, potentially dead.
And yeah, Sebastian has another Wicked Wolf, so he can use the Wicked Wolf to try to eat the Mayhem Devil, and he has Veil of Summer here for a potential Noxious Grasp.
A second Veil of Summer here for Pozzo probably is going to lock this thing up.
Yeah, because, again, Sebastian has an attack here for 12, right? Yep. So he has an attack for 12. Even if Munoz chooses to gain the life, instead of cast Noxious Grasp, he's going to go up to 10, and that's still just a lethal attack.
Yeah. By the way, here, Kowalski is thinking because if Kowalski taps to Scry, then none of the creatures, Cavalier Flame, for example, would not be able to have haste, and that would be lethal damage, which is why, and the alternative is just to draw, because you can go Fae of Wishes plus Time Wipe, but he drew Lethal. That's much better.
He's found it. He's ripped Lethal off the top of the deck. Quick check of Order of Midnight. It can't block. Let's get back that Fae of Wishes. Make him both hasty and get in for Lethal.
Are going to make it very difficult for these Love Struck pieces to go through. So Andrew Cuneo going to have to go back to wide board, but that favors Paolo. More time definitely favors Paolo, especially now with Oko Fief of Crowns coming again for the third time.
So one is already in the bin, as you can see. One in exile underneath that Conclave Tribunal.
Are we trying to do Hedron alignment?
Oh,
You know, one in each zone.
Oko alignment. All right, well, if PV can reveal his hand during his next upkeep.
But yeah, the flourishes now have a lot less value because the board is way smaller. They have less value. There are more blockers on Paolo's side, and those blockers survive and kill the attackers. On top of that, you need a 1/1 to get in there with the Love Struck Beast.
So while this game continues, we're sort of lost in the weeds a little bit here. We get